Who made that and why? Until Biglight. Follow. What have you got for us? The last few cycles have really kicked your ass, but maybe that's just how it is once you move out of your childhood burrow. Out from under your parents' snouts. It looks like... the rest of the world is big. What's that game that came out last year? Where you're like in the garden or whatever? Grounded? Play. I didn't play actually. I didn't even really hear that much about it. The icon for this game is like cheese. Like a thing of cheese. It's the middle of no light. And you've been rudely awakened by your landlord demanding an extortionate amount of rent. You don't have the cheddar, that's why it's cheese, to cover it. So you've gone into the nearby neighborhood in search of odd jobs to scrounge up crumbs. Yeah, see? It's like grounded. Oh my god. Hello, you a rat boy? I'm a rat boy. The hefty mouse behind the bar. Mouse, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be racist. The hefty mouse behind the bar looks you up and down, their paw rapidly spinning a bolt of cloth inside a thimble. Drinking thimbles. Hi there. Haven't seen you around here before? Surely you didn't just wander in from the trail. What if I did? I'd be fairly impressed. Not many a mouse is able to avoid those roving packs of feral beasts. Best to keep to cordoned off zones where we know the fat cats are able to ensure our safety. Have you been out there? Gods no. How do you know it's dangerous? I've been told as much, and I don't go around questioning an entity as all-knowing as the fat cats. Look, is there something you need? Got any crumbs? Ah, just what I like to hear. A mouse motivated to work. I mean, assuming you are looking for work for those crumbs. What do you need done? Well, we have a bit of a roach problem in the cellar. Classic. Although it's usually rats that you're killing in the cellar. They're quite huge. Would probably take a skilled swords mouse to fell one. So that rules you out. But I got something more your speed. A letter that needs to be delivered. Fair enough. Are you familiar with 9 Lives? What's that? Really? It's the biggest chain owned by fat cats. You've definitely seen one at some point. They're everywhere. At any rate, there's one just further down the path here. That's where you're going. Take this letter and give it to the cashier. You were given the mysterious letter. They'll be the ones to pay you. Don't listen to any pleas they come up with. They're a rampant liar. What did they do? Nothing. Deliver the letter and don't open it. Trust me. Just hand that over and you'll get something nice in return. Let me know when it's taken care of. Stay safe out there. Hello, boy. Barfly. Hello. You're the new mouse around here, right? The one that does whisker deliveries? No. What is this? I've seen you out there now and then doing deliveries just like me. Is that your side gig? Not quite. Oh, my friend, there's no shame in it. I'm a cog just like you. I know your pain all too well. We're comrades out there. The everlasting chase for cheddar. It's so fruitless. I could use some help. What's up? I'm being evicted. No shit, me too. Let's be friends. We're already co-workers. I hate that though. Whisker is terrible. Just another dumb fat cat's initiative cooked up to follow Humie trends. Oh my god. It pays the bills. Not enough apparently. Not like you have much of a choice anyway. Hardly any jobs out there. Out here, much less anything hiring. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I know exactly what you're saying. Barfly. It's nice not having to work at one of those stupid shops like 9 Lives, but I don't know how good that really is. All I do day in, day out is sprint up and down the trail, handing richer mice food they can afford for scraps of crumbs off the top. Oh, God, this is dark. I don't have to stop unless I want to, which is really good. But also, it's not like I have to go out there. No one is making me. And no one cares about me out there. It's lonely. I miss camaraderie. Spelt wrong. Very wrong. I had a tumble the other week while I was running a delivery. Fell down a hillside. Steep. Really messed me up. Bounced off some rocks on the way down. Had a hard time walking in the dock. I saw Tommy. It was going to cost a hunk of cheddar to fix me up. I didn't really have much stored away because I'm barely making crumbs anyway, you know? You can't save on that pittance. Plus, after paying for the checkup, I can barely afford to eat. And now I couldn't get to make any more money because my job reminds me of being able to run all over the place. Yeah, I get you. This is actually super real. It's too real, man. I tried to reach out to Whisker and tell him, you know, I was working for you guys while this happened. You know, I pulled myself back up on the trial and hobbled all the way to the end of my delivery still. Maybe they'd help front some of the costs, make me feel like they value my work, appreciated the due diligence and finishing off an order like that. They told me I was the one responsible for me. So now here I am. I got some crumbs for drinks. I slowly limp up and down the trail for a few more crumbs, for some more drinks, and I survive. I don't feel like talking much anymore. I mean, you did just tell me your entire life story, but I understand. Why are we like sideways? Well, obviously that's a metaphor for a lot of these. The way back into the burrow. We don't want to go that way. For what's going on with all of these delivery services and stuff. That carrot up there, how do we get to it? How do we get to it? But Uber is actually being, well, attacked by its, they've all unionized basically its drivers now finally, so there should be some changes to that soon. There is in California, and the unionizing and kind of Uber's going to have to basically be responsible for all of their drivers soon, it looks like, or they're not going to be able to operate in really large areas. A note stuck to the door reads, "The Shoebox Apartments opening soon. Located in..." Grounded, yeah. Grounded. It's I never played it. I wonder if it was any good. Opening soon, located in the scenic outskirts, the Shoebox offers luxurious living for an affordable price. 5,600 cheddar a cycle. You too can enjoy a roomy 6 square inches in the hottest new craze, micro bureaus. Contact us during Biglight to fill out an application. Please note that applicants cost a half cycle's rent. Applications cost a half cycle's rent. Applications do not guarantee placement within the complex. Fee is non-refundable. Oh man, this is really dark. Oh, here we go. They lean lazily on the counter, obviously young, obviously extremely bored. They don't seem to notice your approach. You wave a paw, your paw a little at them, and they come to. Oh, hi, are you buying something? Letter for you. They shift nervously, averting their gaze from yours. What do you mean? You hand them the mysterious letter. Look, I don't have anywhere near enough crumbs. We should have read that letter if we could. Just the messenger. Sure, but first you, then who? What if they send someone actually threatening to my burrow? I mean, my parents' burrow, but I mean, I live there too, just not with them, you know, because they suck. Anyway, I don't think I can afford that. You gotta help me out. How? I'm broke. Well, if you want to keep your word to them, you're gonna have to help, otherwise you're in trouble too. I'd say it's definitely your problem. They don't take kindly to people who can't accomplish what they need. I can't afford that tab. But I have a friend that I think can help. Who? Alright, so you're gonna head out of here, take a left. You should see a real small path through the grass. That'll take you to a cliff. Knowing them, there should be an old mouse staring at nothing out there. They know everything there is to know about this place. They'll know what to do about the barkeep. And I know you've got a lot of questions about all this. So I'm sure they can clue you in on a mess. What mess this place is. Here, this is a note explaining everything. Just hand that over. You are given the hastily scrawled note. I'll close up early and meet you over there when I'm done. We'll talk more about what to do. This is exciting, if you say so. It is. Today might just be the red letter day we've been waiting for if you decide to help, my friend. Anyway, I gotta start getting stuff put away here. Go get caught up. Good luck. Freaking guy. Freaking guy. I just wanted the money. Here we go. We just needed the cheddar, bro. He's got a little mouse walking stick over the city. Oh, look, I guess we're in a... what is that? That's the, I can't remember what it's called. The sky thing. Is it Seattle? Chicago? Hello there, Squirt. What can I do for you? I have a note for you. Oh, let me have a look. Oh, that poor youngling. I suppose you have a lot of questions, don't you? What's going on here? A farce of monumental proportions, Squirt. We should speak like an old mouse. The felines have swindled us time and time again. But what's happening now is by far the worst swindle that they've ever wrought. Just tell me what's going on. Infiltration, undermining, turning against us, one against another, creating insurmountable walls between us. An external group to turn a hateful eye upon stops one from focusing on the real internal issues, a dastardly plan to blind us with our own hatred. The barkeep was just such a mouse who fell entranced by the siren song of the blame, a thought movement that placed all of the hardships of mousehood squarely on the shoulders of non-mice, excluding the felines, of course. Anger is far easier to harbour than love. The cats knew that and exploited it to its fullest. What did they do? Tell me, when was the last time you saw a rat? Never seen one. There's a reason for that. As there is for all things, one that I'm sure you understand. Originally, this oak stood above all of the woods here, a guardian high above the tree line. The fat cats would have those things they called lesser beings, with cold calculation hanged from its branches. The tree of growth, they called it. We shed the weight of their burden upon us as a society to achieve greater heights, or so they have you believe. The barkeep was the grim caretaker of this place, an ancient family home that they had themselves inherited. Eventually, the oak turned, in time, into an inn, but they couldn't keep it afloat after the issuance of cheddar. What the hell is this guy talking about? Oh my god. But with the advent of the den, no soul wished to venture this far. Especially not for a fee. Desperate and low on cheddar, they turned the oak over to the fat cats when they expressed a keen interest in the location. The rats weren't the only undesirables in the eye of the felines. One group is rarely enough to bear the brunt of such ire for long. Quickly, the oak became a harbour for all sorts of enemies of the establishment. Any who earned their ire began to quietly disappear. For a while, the mice brought here would simply be adjusted. No one was ever quite the same when they came back. It wasn't until much later we realised that the bastards were making them infertile. That's why you have to stop them. Oh my god. This is messed up. You're an unknown entity here. I've seen you skulking about, trying not to be noticed. You slip in and out of that burrow like a spirit in the night. Going unnoticed seems to be a skill you've honed well, and it's something that could benefit all of mousekind tonight. Easily enough, you could slip into the oak, scale it, and topple the feline patriarch that hides up top, silently lording over us. His gaze never falters from this place here. The cat in the tower controls it all, without raising a single paw. But they never see it coming. You're so meek, so modest in physical stature. Face it, you're the perfect mouse for the job. They've all taken so much from us, it's time we take back. We can burn away the blight that has plagued this once great society. I just want to pay rent, man. Ha, rent. That's a good one. Who do you think owns all the land around here? The landlord? No, they're just a patsy. They shake you down for your cheddar, the go-between for whenever things turn ugly. The barkeep's windfall from cats was more than enough to snatch up the land the felines had no interest in. Your rent won't ever be a worry again if we can take this first step towards a new tomorrow. Why not that kid? And too loud, too boisterous, too emotionally charged. They couldn't hold themselves together long enough to make it past the security in that oak. Not like you. That's the spirit. First things first, we're going to need some leverage to get the keys to the fortress of the oak. It may not look like much, but it's nigh impregnable. I have an idea. Go back to the tin can bar the barkeep always scurries off this time of no light to meet with their superiors. Behind the bar, on the far side from the entrance, you'll find a false bottom in the last drawer. There you'll find our bargaining chip. Bring it to me and we can set in motion a new dawn for mousekind. I'll head towards the bar shortly after. I just need a few more moments first. After all, who knows how many more I'll have like this, where hope springs eternal in a mouse's chest. Best not to deny an old mouse, long in whisker and brittle of bone, that much. Remain steadfast, squirt. Oh, jeez. This has more lore than most any other game I've played. Hey, boy. Well, I didn't expect you to actually accept that. Sorry, I was eavesdropping. I finished closing the store and you two were so loud. At any rate, I think they're sending you after, well, you'll see. I've glimpsed it before. It's beautiful. What is it? I don't want to spoil the surprise. I should probably get the hell out of here before hits the fan. I think you're on the verge of kicking the hornet's nest and I don't want to be around for it, rather not be collateral damage. So I guess, I hope this isn't goodbye, just a farewell until I see you again in the big light. Hopefully we'll both stand a little taller as mice in control of their own fates for the first time in a long time. By the way, I shaved a little off the top of tonight's profits when I was counting the till. I know, you're toppling the meowlig. But just in case you end up needing to pay your rent somehow. Don't die up there. 20. Oh my god, 50 cheddar? That's it. You massive gloit. Cheddar here is 5,600. Oh my god, this guy got up. Oh, hey, yous. Long time no see. Did you see the barkeep? They just left. No. Oh. Do you think they'd mind me snagging myself another drink? This guy. Meow Liaki. Can't believe you made me do that. A nutter drink from behind the bar. Well, you're back there. You decide to bring them up to speed on what you've learned about the Oak. Why would you do that? You assume they won't remember much of this anyway. Well and sure. How much of a paw the barkeep has in all this. They are want, you mean to say? To believe you regarding the rest of the tale. As you mentioned the bargaining piece. The barfly's eyes light up. They rush to the other side of the bar, open the drawer, remove the false bottom, and set the object on the counter. The Lord of the Hundreds. A pungent odor fills your nostrils. A scent you've never before experienced. You feel your senses heighten. The barfly seems to sober up instantly. One of the few pieces of edible cheese left in this world. Anything else gets pounded into cheddar immediately by the cats. Barkeep's the only one I know who still has a piece of contraband like this. They showed me it once when they were a little drunk. Guess it's some kind of family keepsake or something poured down through generations of mice. Never really thought much of it until now. I guess your story does check out. Felines wouldn't let something like this slip by them for so long without good reason. You ever wonder what cheese tasted like before we turned it into crumbs? Before we used it to trade material goods and labor, when it was just simple pleasure we enjoyed with one another? Before subjugation? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. This is dark, man. They trail off into silence, drifting into their thoughts. A strange impulse fills you. Snout to tail, their words echo in your mind. Why was it taken from you and your kind? Surely, there'd be no harm in just... Let's try some. Oh, really? Yeah. I guess you're already annoying them. Might as well taste what our ancestors used to relish. Hope it aged well. You know what? That's funny because the word pissed to my parents was swearing. That was swearing. But since then, I've seen a lot of cartoons, like American cartoons that were on like Cartoon Network and stuff, say like you've pissed me off, and that was apparently fine. Like it's strong, but it's fine. But no, that was a swear word in my house. Might as well taste what our ancestors used to relish. Hope it aged well. Here, you're given a piece of the Lord of the Hundreds. Eat it. As soon as it hits your tongue, you feel the room begin to shift. Ha ha ha! What is this? Ooh. That cheese must be really good. A strange sensation overtakes your form. Your corporeal body detaches from your spirit. A higher existence comes into focus. Here, within this moment. Your thoughts drift to currency. What use is it? In this stream of emotions, you feel peace. Your rent no longer looms overhead, demanding your subservience to a great system that wishes not for your best interests, nor to care for you. The taste still lingers in your mouth, simply sublime. Aeons of cheese eating wash over you. The natural state of things, your heritage. Why have we let them take it? What is it blocking you out of the past? It certainly isn't a law of nature. There's more of us than them. We outnumber them 1,000,000 to 1. Why is it that we have yet to converge to take on the upper hand? Why have we been so scared? They shouldn't take from us any longer. They can't. Not today. Not anymore. They won't. Did you feel that? It's like something woke within me. I don't think it's going back to sleep. You should take this and get out of here. I think I need to go lie down. That was a lot. Good luck up there. I think you might be the only one who can change all of this. Mouse kind deserves to be free. Yay! Yay! Yeah! 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 Is this actually? Surely this is just a demo, right? Surely we're not gonna actually be going. I thought the old man was gonna meet us at the bar, but he did not. You effing Mickey. I know what you stole from the bar. Who do you think you are? You're coming with me. You pissed off the wrong cat. Oh no. Bad ending. Oh man, that was the end. That was actually... Why was that good? Why was that good? I want to know more. I want to know more. Is this actually available? I'm on the site now. Download. Damn. It got cancelled. Any chance of releasing what was already finished at some point eventually? Yes, this was 176 days ago. Mostly been taking a break from focusing on development too much and prioritizing some other things in my life. Aww. Aww. That's a real shame. They were going and it just looks like it stopped. That happens a lot to games like this, I guess. It's hard. Finishing a project is hard. Get back until Biglight. That was pretty cool. It was more like a visual novel than a game, but it was still cool. Until Biglight. Interesting concept as well about the cats and then the fat cats ruling over them all.